While on his podcast, Ben Roethlisberger was giving high praise to DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers. And he said once Rodgers and Metcalf gets going, they're going to be a problem. But he also talked about the one concern he has with that offense.
So let me tell you this. When they get going,
really,
I'm telling you, it's going to be something special. Now, I'm sorry, Steeler Nation. I'm apologizing for this part now.
don't pop the balloon, man. I feel good.
Can Aaron have enough time to throw the ball? And that's not a knock on the line. That's just a question I'm going to ask. Because if he can have the time to throw the ball, you're going to see some crazy stuff happen. There are some weapons. And Johnny Smith didn't even practice. And talking to Coach T, he's like, Ben.
Really?
He gives me that Ben. Doesn't really give me anything. Just Ben. Fryermuth's making plays out there. We're making one-handed catches in practice. Roman Wilson and Scotty Miller, Calvin All. There's some weapons out there, even Big Mount Washington at 8 foot. I'm going to be some stuff out there now. The question, and I think I probably put it in here, we've always talked about the question of the O-line, but it always is. You're only going to be as good as your O-line is. If they can give Aaron time, watch out.
Jeez, bro.
I've been saying the exact same thing about this Steelers offense. If the offensive line can give Rodgers enough time to look and find his receivers, this offense is going to be lethal. From all levels, the wide receivers, the tight ends, the running backs, this offense is going to put up numbers. Because people seem to forget what Aaron Rodgers can really do. But if we can get good blocking, not average, not mid, but good blocking from the offensive line, you're going to see what Rodgers can do. And that's for all the people that doubt Rodgers because of his age or whatever. You're going to see something if he gets protection. And look at this right here. Free agent guard Dalton Risner, who worked out for the Bengals today, will also visit the Seahawks per source. Visiting the Steelers also a consideration. The Steelers are still adding to this team. They're still trying to add to the offensive line. They're still making calls about wide receiver. This team is finally starting to be aggressive. They know their weaknesses and they're trying to address them. Yes, we have to see if it all works at the end of the season, but you got to be happy that they're actually going out there and putting in the work. And to be quite honest, if you see Aaron Rodgers with his number one receivers, they usually have a really good connection. If it's Rodgers and Jordy Nelson, Rodgers and Devontae Adams, Rodgers and Garrett Wilson, they have good chemistry. And I've been hearing a lot of great things about DK Metcalf at training camp and just at practice in general. I've been hearing him talk on these podcasts and in these interviews, and it seems like he wants to be a leader for this team. Just imagine a clean pocket for this guy, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, all season long. Just imagine the numbers, the stats these guys are going to put up. The key to this season is going to be good and consistent offensive line play. That's all.